So Fort Gratiot was pretty rough today. I mean, I haven't gotten a lot there lately, but all right. So start off, we got this old Tampa Bay Devil Rays hat. It's nothing crazy. It's a signatures, but it was $2. And hats are always super easy to photograph. All right, this is something I was gonna try. You know Ruka or RVCA. Now I used to love their t-shirts, but I haven't worn I haven't tried to sell any of their t-shirts. Turns out like that jiu-jitsu stuff, because one of my favorite fighters I used to watch, BJ Penn, he was sponsored by RVCA, and their jiu-jitsu stuff, and apparently even some boxing stuff does like much better than their normal stuff. But you can tell this is the first store. Everything, this is like, these are a pair of 511s. I haven't looked up the sell-through rate, and I always forget the model number. But I think that this is one of the better ones, that, you know, the cargo pockets and these tactical pockets. I'll have to look up the model again, but it's a 34, 32, and they were $5.99, so.
Nice.
Is that light too much?
It's just in the wrong angle. Ow.
Alright. I picked up a pair of Brooks Divide 3s. They were $9.99, but I think this is the last year's model. I think they're on the 4 now.
I don't hate those. I usually think they're ugly, but those are not
They're
not
in
bad.
really good condition. The tread's in really good shape. And then there's no insoles, so they don't really look like they've been ran in at all. So they're a $40, $50 shoe. So I figured at $30, $35, I could probably get rid of them pretty quick, because it wasn't a crazy sell-through rate. This is a Woolrich, I think. Yeah, paid $3.49. Woolrich, made in Hong Kong, probably 90s wool, cable knit. Now this is a large. It is shrunk a little bit. I know that it's shorter than normal, but I was half tempted, because it'd be like a baggy crop like fit on me.
Yeah.
But if a large,
I like the color.
I know.
It's like
It's gonna be short.
it's like a
if someone's
Hershey's chocolate. It's hard to see on this camera, but it's like a warm.
It's because of the
brown.
lighting down here in my dungeon.
Your dungeon.
Okay. What else we got? I think this is a Bassett Walker. Yeah, $4.99. One of those faded camo, like the thermal lined hoodies. I feel like I've been finding a lot of the thermal lined sweatshirts and hoodies lately.
Look, they're nice.
Yeah, they do pretty good. This is from one of the stores that try to charge you for bags now. No, I have too many bags. So we got some 527s to 29.30. These were $7.99. And these are a pair of 550s, which is like the baggier. They do a little better than 505s.
That's that color again.
Yeah, and these are, what is that? These are made in USA. You can see right here in the tag. And then if you check the stamp on the inside, there'll be a number. And look on the back of the tag for that number. And then after that is usually the date code. So this would be August of '99.
It was a good year.
All right, okay, it's done. And here, some 3630 501s. These are a modern, no, yeah, they are a modern pair. They feel like they have a little stretch, but they were $4.49. Like if that was $8 or $10, I probably wouldn't buy that pair, but for $4, how can you not? All right, the LL Bean T-Snap. In the last video, we were talking about like the quarter snap ones.
I really like that.
I was gonna say, this is like probably like my favorite base. I like the T-Snap. I like the LL Bean logo. I don't know if it's like cool or not, but you know, it's funny.
It's cool if you make it cool.
My mom tried to tell me it was cool when I was a kid, and Eddie Bauer, and I wasn't having it.
No, because those
now
were
I
all
like it.
old people brands when we were kids, but now.
Yeah, she told she wanted, or she told me Levi's were cool, and I was like, no, I don't want Levi's. Was a dummy.
Now 80% of that is Levi's.
Yeah. Let's get into the Levi's. First pair, Wranglers. No, these are Wranglers. They're not made in USA. They're probably like Y2K. They're made in Mexico. But look at the fade on these. I feel like this is just a beautiful pair of jeans. That's natural. That's real whiskering.
No artificial in this house.
So this might be a good pair to test. I've never tested selling a pair like with an increased price based only on the fade. And that's really like a big deal. So
yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that kind of whiskering.
Like a pair of Wranglers like this, I probably would have listed, you know, in like the $30 range or something. Maybe I'll try putting these at like 50 or 60 bucks just because of that fade. I mean, I'm struggling to remember another pair that had a natural fade like that. This is an old pair of Gap worker wear jeans. Look how wide those are. They don't have any carpenter pockets or belt loops.
They are
wide. They have the fabric tab here, and then on the inside, they're a good 35, 32, and made in USA. Might even should look up how to date those, or if you can. Oh, these are sweet too. I almost passed these at first, and the more I looked at them, the more I was like, oh, these are a gem. So they're Abercrombie, but they're lined. They're like a straight to then flare out if you unzip them. So they have a very like current leg and shape to them. They're so wrinkled, I don't know if you can imagine what I'm saying.
I can.
But they're going to sit slimmer and flare out. No, I think that those will be cool. It's similar to these. I almost passed these. These are a vintage pair of Nikes. I didn't think that they were vintage, so that's a plus. But they have that sewn-in pleat, and then they also have like an ankle snap that you can undo. And then instead of stitching, there's like a metal. I feel like this light is not doing anything.
No, that's fine.
And then another pair of Nikes. By the way, I paid $7.99 for all of these. This is a nylon pair. It's got the mesh on the inside, wide leg with an ankle zip. So I usually buy Nike pants, but I always buy them when they're wide. The ones that aren't tapered have been selling really well. Found this at the same store too. It's not vintage, but it's that raspberry crew neck with the stitch center swoosh.
Nice.
For $5.99. I think this is the only polo shirt I bought today, but it was $3.99.
That is bright.
Great colors with the flesh colored pony. I think it's, what is that, an XL? Yeah. And a vintage 2000 Harley Davidson, kind of like sleeveless almost, jersey style. And it's made in USA. I did pay $5.99 for it, but I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with Harley shirts. I usually am pretty picky, or I mean, even if they're cheap, they can just sit around forever. I have some pretty sweet Harley shirts and I feel like they're still sitting there. Maybe it's just not selling as well. This is a Nike hoodie. It's the Thermofit, but it's got this like military style patch on the side, and then I realized that it's Cascade Brush Stroke Camo, which is similar to a camo I really like. And I looked it up, and it actually was doing better than I thought, so I picked it up even though it's a small. And we got a Winchester. I liked the fade. This is a woodland camo hunting or like shooting vest. It does have some padding behind the quilting on the shoulder, and it's got the game pouch on back. Looks like you went through some stuff.
We should just start wearing those for fun.
I kind of
Again, it's like a
agree.
purse. I need one.
Yeah, I was just thinking about the way it looked, but you're right. The giant like backpack on the back. This is a pretty sweet fade. I don't think that these are actually that old. There's some Dickies, Carpenters. Good size in 32. It's a old McGregor sweater. I have not like looked into dating this tag before, but I'm guessing it's like 70s, 80s. I'll have to look into that. This is the first time I found that one. So, all right, this is the stuff from St. Vinny's that was all half off. And I was just talking about buying stuff that sold that day and being encouraged by it. Mm-hmm. And I sold a pair of camo denim for $30 plus shipping, like just after buying these. So that's cool because these are Wranglers, and you can get these in like a double knee I found before. So these are like probably $30 jeans, but if you get the double knee ones, they're, you know, $40, $50, maybe more. And I got a few pair there. So these weren't the best. I think these are $36.30 both pair, and they're made in USA. So those will be pretty good. And then these aren't denim, but they're just like some other cargos that I just got. I think it was Liberty. Where's the tag? Yeah, you can see on the back. It's 2XL. There's the Liberty tag, the waist adjustments.
So that's the same brand of the jacket you just got.
For M,
Yeah.
Yep. And then the last thing, this was the second store that guy was talking to me about all like the Port Huron stuff. You got a pair of 90s orange tabs. These are 505s. These actually have a pretty good wash too. Like a pretty good
I was just
fade.
gonna say I can see someone's wallet.
Yeah, the whiskering on the front is pretty good, and then like a comb and a wallet. Dude, that's sweet. And these were $6.99.
It was kind of cool.
Alright, that's empty. Alright, this was in Imlay City, I believe. This is an LL Bean jacket. I was like on a tear, just getting all this camo. And then I came up to this one. And yeah, it's like a pretty good heavy jacket. I didn't look it up. I'm excited to see how this one does. Because of all this other...
Oh, the back of the arms are different.
Yeah. Like stretchy.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think this is mostly oak. I don't know if it says it anywhere though, but that looks like the logo. Alright, so then next we have this deer skin. It's like tree bark camo with that cami flannel material, but it's the full zip and it's got the hand warmer pockets. I thought that one was pretty sweet. I've never bought this before. I almost passed it, but then I decided to look. This is let me see what the year is. It's from 2001. It's an army jacket, but it's just the basic fleece, the Gen 3 fleece full zip jacket.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
It was like 66 to 75% sell-through rate, I think. $30, $35. Like, it was definitely worth picking up. I paid $5.99. Yeah, it was a Goodwill. So I think it was marked as like a sweater.
You did get a lot of camo.
Yeah. I was just talking about this stuff last time. Jerseys outdoors.
Mm-hmm.
Faded crew neck. It's like printing money right now. This one's an Ace sportswear, like mock neck pocket. Yeah, mock neck pocket, long sleeve. This is a Liberty crew neck.
I like that one.
Real tree, just slightly different. What's this one? I haven't found this brand before. This Rattlers brand, made in USA. Advantage camo, Advantage timber camo. Just a full sleeve button. Oh, it does have a thing on the pocket.
Rattlers.
We're almost there. Ace sportswear, long sleeve pocket tee. They say this is tree bark too. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought this looking one was tree bark, which I'm pretty sure is, but this says tree bark too.
Huh.
I'll have to look into that. I like that though. That's a cool print. Last camo piece is another mock neck. This one doesn't have a pocket, and this is by Northwest Territory. Slightly different. This says, I thought it said real life. It says real tree. It's cool to me to see all like
real camo.
Yeah, to see all the little differences between like these camo patterns, and then I got to get a little more polo. This is like the t-shirt material, long sleeve hoodie.
Nice. Yeah, we were running out of polo.
Try to keep it. All right, that's it. I'm gonna drink some coffee and then take some photos.